Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for Pisces. Oh yeah. So let's find out what your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest white light want you to know at this time. I also encourage you to have a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get that overall picture about self and what's going on in your life. So let's get started. Purification, abundance, taking some risks here. Pisces, all right. And illumination, maybe finding something out. Wow, miracles are coming through and embracing those miracles. So, this may be something that kind of takes you off guard here. You may be realizing some things here with some illumination here of seeing something maybe you weren't seeing before and looking at purifying that energy, maybe taking a salt bath, or maybe you're just with a pure heart. You have abundance coming in if you're going to take some risks and maybe see what you're not seeing at this time, something that is going to show up or show that it's present. This miracle, you're going to see it for what it is. You're going to be needing to embrace it. We're going to do some clarifying cards as well. Sorry about my throat is kind of closing off on me. I'm not really sure why. Um, Maybe there is somebody that's listening that needs to hear this message, and there may be some negative energy around you that you need to take notice of. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so yeah, I had them upside down, so we're just going to keep that. So, enemy and watch your back. So, this may be that energy that I was just talking about with the throat chakra, maybe saying little about any abundance that might be coming your way due to somebody that may be in and around your energy that isn't there for your highest and greatest good. They're there tearing you down instead of lifting you up. And you're going to know who this is. You have a soulmate here, this everlasting soulmate, somebody that maybe something went wrong within your connection. So let's see here. Travel, experience new things. So you may have to travel towards this soulmate, but there may be an enemy who may be in the way here. Now, this could be on your side or your um, person's side, a significant soulmate here. Unexpected all of a sudden. So you may show up unexpectedly to this person, this soulmate, or the soulmate may travel unexpectedly and show up at your doorstep or in your area. They may have some anxiety or some worry here regarding you. They may know who this is as well in your energy, or they may be worried about how you're going to react to them showing up. It may not be what it looks like. It may be because this other person has filled your head with something that isn't. Divine intervention, time for reflection. So it may be a time to see something for what it is and what is going on here. I feel like you're going to get to the bottom of this and see who is the enemy here. All right. What else do you need to know at this time? Okay. So you may not be heartbroken at this time about this connection coming forward, or you may be really deeply hurt due to this. Maybe there was some type of heartbreak or breaking up, or maybe you weren't actually together, but you never got uh, together. Maybe there was some type of hurt. Maybe you're just over it already, and you might just be done with the heartbreak here. You might be over it. Ah, look at you. You're ascending. You may not accept this person. You might see them for who they are, if it is indeed the soulmate that is the enemy, or if it's someone in your energy that's coming out as someone that they're not. Maybe they claim to be your soulmate, or that you're meant to be with this person, and there's someone else that's showing up instead, and there may be some problems with this. So we do have a breakup and separation here and stopping a pattern. So you may have not done it yet, but when this other person maybe comes in, that may be when this happens. So maybe you're with this person that is an enemy who is not who they say they are, and someone new comes in and maybe is a little worried about this. You may be looking at things differently here. The Phoenix, yeah. A new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and you change your mind. So you haven't done this yet, possibly why it's in reverse. You haven't gotten into that new phase. Maybe this hasn't shown up yet. But when it does, let's see what happens when it does. There may be a twin flame coming in for you here that's going to help you in this situation. You're going to feel some balance and some type of energy from this person that you're going to be able to pick up on. Um, you're going to essentially really have, I feel like this yearning for one another. It's like you complete one another. Unconditional love with this person as well. And there is something going on here with this new person. And you are going to have to be careful about some type of attack. Um, if somebody comes back around and you accept their offer and you've broken up from and ascended since then, and you go back with this person, they may end up hurting you once again. This may not be the right person. For some of you, you kind of know what your situation is here, Pisces, because you're going to resonate with whatever message you're receiving here, because I'm getting, I do have a lot of people that watch the channel, so I am getting quite a few different messages for certain people here. What's on the bottom? Wedding rings. Wow. So this may be somebody you were married to or is saying they want to marry you, but be careful here. There may be some kind of pain or some suppose stabbing you in the back, yet this may not be the love here, this person that's trying to love you. It may actually be this enemy that is trying to kind of manipulate you into thinking that there's someone they're actually not. Okay, maybe it's a friend, or maybe it's somebody that is an ex, or the mother or father of your children. And this is someone new coming in here, this unconditional love. So watch out for this enemy that's going to try to cause some shit here in your life by trying to get between the two of you. We have beginning. Yeah, it is on the crossing here and it's on the fence for a reason. It hasn't actually happened and you may be thinking quite a bit about it. When is this going to come in? What is it going to look like? Who is this going to be? And who is this enemy that's in and around me? But I feel like if you have some type of awareness or pay attention to those around you, it's going to be, you may even have a sense of who this might be already. And it's going to be that they're going to kind of give you excuses or it's not what you think it is and yada, yada, yada. Maybe they get caught manipulating you or doing something behind your back. Maybe you turn around and notice that they're making a face at you or giving you the finger, or they don't really care about you. It's just what you can give them. Maybe they're using you, or there's jealousy here of maybe who you are as a person. Sometimes we irritate other people's demons, and it's just because of our light. And you are who you are. Don't be sorry for who you are. Okay. All right. We have rest after labor. So this may be some time. You may be working hard at something. It doesn't necessarily mean that you've had a child. For some of you, maybe you have, and you're needing a rest after you've gone through such a traumatic thing with your body here that you need that rest. You may feel exhausted. Now, if it's not a child that you've been having, maybe it is just work, or maybe you're burning both ends of the candle, trying to do too much without enough time in between to take the breaks necessary. So don't be in too much of a rush when it comes to these wedding rings here. Take the time you need to get to know your person and get to know them with their mask off. Creating. I like this. Number 11. So we have 26 breaks down to 8 and 11 with the creating. This may be creating music, art, whatever you do for your job. It might be something you're creating through your work. And I feel like it could be relationships, it could be friendships, it could be what you do for work. In a sense, maybe you're an ad agency, maybe you create ads or whatever it is that you're creating. Maybe you're a content creator, so you create things. There's going to be almost like a pull to be creative. Like I know for myself, I'm an artist, and sometimes I feel like painting, and other times I don't. And when I do feel like painting, I really feel it, and I really pulls me to doing it. And other times where I'm just not, you know, I'm going to do something else instead, or I feel like playing video games, or I'm going to do this, that, or the other thing instead of doing the painting. And I have to really feel like doing it in order for it to turn out the way I want it to. So I've learned over the years to kind of paint when I feel like painting and not try to force it. All right, we have Explorer. So there may be something you're exploring within this connection regarding some creativity here. Maybe this person is creative as well. Maybe you have something in common here. And we have taking root. We have number 7 with that, and we have number 35, which breaks down to 8. So this may be taking root, that this person is kind of growing on you. You're really starting to like this person, this new person, this soulmate, this unexpected visit, or maybe even contacting you with communication. So this twin flame with this unconditional love is coming back around. Now, maybe you feel they stabbed you in the back, but it's not about who did what to whom. It's about what you learned about yourself, and it's about taking responsibility for your side of it, right? And I mean, it takes two to tango, especially if there's arguments. I mean, it's obviously a difference of opinion, and sometimes it becomes a fight to be right, and ego gets in the way of things instead of it being about whatever the argument was in the first place. So something wants to take root here. Maybe you're going to put down roots with this person. You may have been relying on yourself all this time. Maybe you've been single and been on your own for a little while, got to know who you were once again, and rediscover who you want to be, and being that version of yourself that you like about yourself. And sometimes when we're with somebody, we don't necessarily like who we are around certain people. Maybe people get our back up. Maybe we don't like how they treat us. Maybe we don't like how we're feeling. Maybe they make us feel a certain type of way or trigger us or whatever it is. Maybe we end up becoming an emotional mess due to insecurities they're feeling based on being around this person. Maybe they're tearing you down and not lifting you up. So it's like you don't like who you are when you're around this person, or you don't like who they make you feel or how they make you feel. So you may be relying on yourself a lot more, not necessarily needing anyone else, and that's okay. It's okay to find out who you are again and revisit that to kind of, maybe you're looking at I'm almost looking like, it's almost feeling like revisiting some of your maybe past behaviors and how things have changed over the years now as you've grown up. Yeah, you've let some things go here. With number 11, I feel like you've kind of looked at some of the way that you used to be and how much growth you've actually obtained, maybe being on your own and understanding what certain relationships have meant, you learned along the way, and how that's affected you today as to how you will maybe spend your energy on and who you'll spend your energy with. You might be a little more selective about who you are willing to be around and who you are just not willing to go there with. So let's have a look at what else is coming through. We do have Uranus in retrograde as well. That started on September 1st, and that runs through till January 30th of 2025. This is a change, actually, which is a good thing because it's about maybe looking at new paths and taking old accomplishments and intentions and maybe looking at new ways of doing these things to finish out those cycles. And I like this because you may have a different mindset now where your behaviors have changed over time here because you've done some work on yourself as to becoming that better version. So essentially, you have maybe different ways that you're going to deal with certain things. With that Uranus retrograde, this totally fits in here with this change that may be coming in for you. We have the fall. So this is when this will hit, which is kind of fitting because the first of fall is on the 22nd of September, which we are at the end of September, then I have my intention set for the readings. And we'll be looking at October on the next go around of weekly zodiac readings. Oh, we have some wisdom that you might be looking back on. And this is kind of fitting with that Uranus retrograde. So you may be revisiting some of the things with the Saturn retrograde as well. And then Neptune is kind of um, seeing things clearly about ourselves, right? Reevaluating your belief system or smashing any illusions that you may have about certain people in your life or about how you're going to handle certain things nowadays because of that vigilance. So perhaps in the past you weren't really vigilant about certain things. Maybe it had to do with boundaries. Maybe you weren't really putting boundaries into place. And I feel like that's what maybe changes here. It maybe hasn't changed yet because it is in the reverse. Maybe you're needing to be more vigilant in certain things that you're doing. It's going to help you get to where you're going here. With those stairs there at the top, with that growth, the tree has no leaves on it yet. Divergence. Okay, so hang on a second. I just wanted to have a quick look. These cards I haven't used for a little while, and I'm just trying to remember what divergence is about. So hang on. Right. Okay, I remember now. It has to do with maybe not agreeing on certain things. So it's kind of like having a difference of opinion here in certain groups here. Um, I feel like this is maybe about maybe you're not accepting certain wisdom from certain people about what they're feeling or what they're saying to you. The moon. Okay, so there may be something that's hidden that may be revealed a little further down here about certain things, and this may be about this enemy, or that this person that is coming in for you is actually the one you're supposed to marry, who's going to have that unconditional love, who is that twin flame for you. So what else do we need here? There's something you're going to resolve here that's going to I feel like get you out of this situation. Yeah, you're going to get on the path. I can't make this up. We talked about those new paths opening up with Uranus, and this is essentially what's coming through here. Um, Having those old things that you maybe were working on and looking at them in a different way, and maybe looking at a new way of doing it. And it essentially, this change is going to be good for you because it will help you get on the right path of who you're meant to be around here. You may be not knowing who is who in this, who is the enemy in this. So let's just see about the outcome for you. Pisces, truth. Okay. So it's kind of cockeyed. So maybe maybe there's some truth you're meant to hear or truth that you're meant to speak. Let's see here. Oh, we have animals here. We have answers. We have a career here. and we have the courage and strength to maybe do this. Now, maybe it has to do with animals, some type of answers you're going to get regarding an animal, uh, or a career, or both. There is some courage coming through here. And we have a life purpose. So there may be something you're meant to be doing here all along. Maybe you're already doing this. Maybe you're meant to do this with this person. There may be something, a spirit guide is coming in, and this may be where you're getting your answers from. So you may be looking at the clock and you're getting certain numbers you keep seeing every time you look at the clock, or it just seems like once or twice a week you look at the clock and you keep seeing these numbers. And this is a way of your angels, ancestors, spirit guides trying to get your attention here. And they're all trying to help you with your best life, get you on that path to being on your best life, or being in that mindset of getting towards your best life. And this may be really taking the time to really think of what that may look like. Not everybody takes the time to really think, what would my best life look like, where all my dreams were to come true? Would I get the dream job? Would I get the dream house? Would I get the dream things? Would I be with the dream people that I want to be with? Like, this is kind of manifesting your dreams, essentially. Now, I do want to mention something. We all can't marry Keanu. Okay, so at some point, there's only one Keanu. There's only going to be one lucky person that ends up marrying Keanu, if he even gets married at all. With that, it sometimes, especially with certain illusions, there are certain retrogrades that are going to come back around that are going to get you to look at and have some type of reality check here of what is, and not maybe what you want it to be. Okay, so I'm meant to give that message for a certain reason. I'm not really sure why or who that's for, but at some point, there is some type of illusion mindset here of feeling like maybe you're the one, and there's nothing wrong with believing in that. But at some point, if it's not for you, there is a reason Spirit's trying to get you to look at what is, and not maybe what you're wanting it to be. And that may be because somebody might be trying to come into your life, and you're so focused on here about Keanu, and you're not taking notice to the people around you that are meant for you. So, or that may be the love of your life that are coming in for you. Okay, so it's fine to have a dream, but sometimes the dream is just a dream. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be your reality. Okay, so sometimes it's important to see it for what it is and not what you hope it to be. Okay, so there's that. So let's have a look at and give the clarification on embracing. There's some miracles here coming through. Maybe you thought this would never happen, that this person would have you back, or that you would ever take this person back. But let's see how Ace of Cups. Isn't that funny that I'm talking about love here and that's what shows up? So there is an overflowing of love here, but keep in mind there are some enemies at work within your energy field or your persons. All right, so you will need to have the courage and the strength to maybe have this divine intervention come through, have to wait for a certain time to come in, or have that certain time that somebody is going to come in for you. So it may be about learning patience here, and sometimes that is the hardest to really grasp, because you might be impatient about things, and learning patience may end up being what you really needed to learn here. So wedding rings, let's see. Okay, so 10 of Swords. I feel like with the stabbed in the back here, somebody is setting out to really end this idea of getting married, or this is what's already. No, I don't feel like this has already happened. This may be something that is somebody is just not uh, they're really gonna try to get in the way of this. Let's put it that way. Let's see here. Yeah, there is a Ace of Pentacles. The path is open for you to build something here. There is an opportunity for this abundance, and this abundance may not be dollar dollar. It may be about love. It may be about a career. It may be financially. It may be about manifestations or some type of resource or blessing or whatever the case is. This union may be something that is meant to happen, that you're meant to work forward on. And despite anyone that's trying to cause you pain or cause you some type of betrayal here, okay, or painful ending, that's trying to get in the way of things here. So let's see about letting go. Wow. Letting this all go about any maybe resentment or any issue here, this forgiveness I'm feeling right now coming up. Now, this may be something you're learning about still. Maybe this is something you are in your healing journey with. I mean, we're always forever learning, and we're always forever healing in ways of past traumas and letting go of things. And as we are human in our human experience, there are people that are going to try to take advantage of us. Some will succeed in doing so, and others may not. Especially if you're still learning how to pick up on your intuition and how to read what your intuition is trying to tell you. Okay, so as people are learning this, I feel like you are realizing by letting go of the past and what's happened in the past and just taking it for what it is. And that is as a life lesson that you learned about what somebody may look like on their dark side because you've already seen it. So if somebody was to come back around like that, you would take notice of that. You would realize what they're up to because you've already seen it. So sometimes seeing that dark side of someone prepares you for avoiding it in the future. So let's look at the path here. Okay. So it may be meaning that you need to leave somebody out in the cold here to get this resolved, okay? Something is going to reflect through and some type of truth may be revealed to you here. And this may be about this wisdom you're needing to learn and maybe even about somebody trying to argue the fact about what you want and trying to argue with you about what they think you should have. It's not up to them. It's your life. It's not up to them to tell you what you feel. You know what you feel. So let's see what the path and the Five of Pentacles is about. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is wrapped around some type of offer here with the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody that's taken a while to get here. They've obviously done their homework. They've been grounded and they may be learning certain things about, I say the lay of the land because they may be looking at the way things have been in the past as to what it is now. And I feel like this is maybe somebody new coming in. I mean, it could be somebody from your past. You know that whoever I am speaking with, you're going to know what resonates for you. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles here, this is taking a long time to get here. You may have been waiting for this. This is that divine timing coming through or that divine intervention for you to maybe heal or somebody to heal this betrayal here for it to let go to get to that happiness again. Okay. Now, perhaps you didn't have a lot of money at the time that this offer comes in, or you've left somebody or needing to leave somebody out in the cold in order to have this offer show up. Let's see here. Yeah, you need to use your intuition. And like I said, some people might be still trying to figure out and believing in themselves enough to know what their intuition is essentially saying to them and picking up on that. And listening to that intuition is another thing as well. Sometimes we just, no, maybe that's not right. Maybe that's not what that's saying. and ignoring that intuition, and then something happens and it's like, that's what it was saying. Okay, and learning that, okay, that's what that means when I feel that, and putting it all together to understanding more about what their intuition may be telling them, what the signs may be, how that felt at the time, and learning how that works. So let's look at the truth, career, and life purpose with the spirit guide. Let's see what this is. So this may be about a marriage. This may be about these wedding rings that are coming with this unconditional love. There may be this career and life purpose that you're both meant to embrace here. It may be a long time coming that this is happening, where you actually have this person come in. Now there's anxiety be about maybe how to approach you. Maybe they are a little intimidated by you. Maybe you're one of those strong individuals that has a strong opinion, or you're have that big personality. I feel like there's some type of worry about maybe how things maybe went before, or if it's somebody from your past. Yeah, there's something that's going to heal here. This person's going to feel like when they meet you that you're kind of like their sanctuary, that they can be feeling like themselves. They can be the authentic. They are at peace. They're kind of in that space of it's okay to be me, and unfortunately, not everybody feels that all of the time. And there are people out there that are totally authentic no matter what part they're in. So let's just see here. Look at this. We have that transformation coming through here with the death card here. So is it an ending? It could be for some. And for some, it's going to transform this relationship, or this soulmate connection. You're going to take the risk. It may need to be that you are closing a door behind you here to accept this opportunity, and this transforms everything, where you're open to taking the risks on this person. Okay, especially when it regards this overflowing love here. So, wow. Okay. And for some of you, you may walk away from this person, which is going to close the door for you to open a new door to maybe love coming in at a later time. So let's just have a look at what your intuition is actually saying about this connection. Okay. So there is that worry, this feelings of fear here, or kind of feeling like helpless. It's going to be up to the other person whether they accept me or not. Kind of anxiety that I'm feeling here, like I don't have control on this. It's going to be up to the other person of whether they want to be with me or not. It's their decision, not mine. So, but if I don't follow my heart, I can't get to where I want to go. And if it'll just be that shoulda, woulda, coulda, and didn't, and that may be a concern all your life as you look back. I should have maybe gone after that person. Why didn't I go after that person? There may be regret revolving from this if you don't go after who your heart truly is feeling towards. Okay. So let's see what your person feels about you. They may feel like you're going to walk away from them. This may be a miracle that you don't, and that you're willing to take this leap of faith. Now, not for everybody. It may be that you do walk away from this person and take a risk on another connection. So take it however it resonates for you. For some, it may be that I'm kind of getting the death card with the Fool, an end to some innocence here. So I'm almost feeling like maybe this happened in your childhood for some of you, and maybe it's time to heal this. And this person may end up helping you heal some of your past traumas in your childhood. Especially if it was out of your control and maybe it was someone that did this to you or you did this to someone else. Whatever this is, you can't go back on your past and change anything. So it's important to understand that your past doesn't make your future. I mean, it molds you into who you are today, yes, but it doesn't define who you are in the future. Okay, so there you have it. Somebody really needed to hear that. So Pisces, please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for the donations and the super thanks, and of course for watching the videos. If you'd really like to help the channel, subscribe, become part of the Divine Oracle tribe. We're trying to get those subscriptions up to 10,000. We're almost halfway there, so that is so promising. I appreciate each and every one of you, of course, and take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.